Hello friends, I am Chevy. Welcome to the shed. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Hope everything in your world is great. Look, we got packages. This is not from you guys, so I'm not gonna cry. Well, maybe I'll cry. It is a gift. There's a gift in here, and but it's from a publisher friend. And I don't know that he even knows that I do this show. I'm not sure, but I've been waiting for this package to tell you about this game because this game exists in both the physical and the digital world. And it's one of those games that, like, I heard about it a while ago. It's been out. There's expansions and stuff, so I honestly don't know how long it's been out. But the concept of it was, like, really cool to me, and I thought, I gotta try that game. And it is a area control game. So, dudes on a map, controlling an area, but the whole concept is that it plays in 8 minutes. So this game is called 8 Minute Empire by Red Raven Games. Ryan Laukat, I don't know how to say his name properly, is the designer, the artist, the publisher. Ryan is like a one-man game studio, and I've met Ryan probably 3 or 4 years ago now, and we've become board game friends, right? Publisher friends. He's a super amazing guy. If you ever get a chance to meet him, hang out. He is crazy humble, very shy, very quiet, but just a really, really awesome dude. And so what happened was last month, and I tweeted it, but I didn't really run anything. Is my tablet dead? Huh. Well, poop. Last month, it came out on Android and iOS, and I thought, oh yeah, I meant to try this game, and so I immediately downloaded it and played it. I will run some footage here somehow. So here it is running on the screen, and it is a very quick, very simple area control game. The idea is that it's card driven, and essentially it's an auction game. So you are bidding for cards that give you the ability to do things such as put guys on the map, or move guys around the map, or attack other players' stuff. But those cards also provide you with in-game scoring bonuses. So that's the whole concept. So very quick, very simple, and wow, the physical components are stellar as always. I really love the size of this. So this is an area control game that the map is, I don't know if that's really coming across in scale. You know, it's like a piece of paper, right? And so really cool little game that you can pack just about anywhere. It comes in a small box, but a very tight, very cool little game. So this is the old world map, I believe. Yeah, I play this one the most. I like this map. It's very well balanced. So the physical game comes with the board. You have some tokens here which represent money and the various resources that you can collect, and then players. There's no figures. There's just little dudes. I'm going to upgrade this with figures, of course, because I can. And a deck of cards. Like I said, Ryan does all the art himself. He does all the design himself. He does have a team now. He's a publisher, so he has a publishing studio, and so he has employees now. But at the core of it, he's still the guy, right? And so I absolutely am like, simply in love with his artwork. His artwork is unbelievably good. So I encourage you to check it out. If you're into area control, if you're into fast games, I think on the box it says 8 to 20 minutes. It's not. It just says 8 minutes or so. It takes a little longer than 8 minutes usually, depending on the number of players. It plays best, in my opinion, with 3. That's my preferred way to play it. But the cool part about it is there's an app, and I think it's only a couple dollars, and you can try the game before you go get the physical version. Oh, he also sent me the expansion board. Well, that was nice. Thank you, Ryan. I don't know if he'll see this. I'm sure he will because it's about his game. This is a... I don't know if this was a stretch goal or it's just one of the expansion maps. I believe these maps are also available in the app. There's extra maps in the app. I don't know if it's particularly these or not. But I'm really impressed by this game. Super quick, super easy. I'll just give you the quick rundown of how it works. Okay, so the way the game is going to work is you have a map, and we'll start with the old world. The map has a start region. Everybody's going to start with a couple of dudes there. I think it's 3. And then you're going to put some cards out on the table. Like I said earlier, these cards give you different abilities. So, for instance, this card gives you a carrot. It also lets you put out 3 new cubes, 3 new army dudes. When you take the card, you're going to do that. You're going to put the 3 dudes out immediately, right? And you're going to play, each person's going to do that a certain number of turns based on the number of players. I think it goes from like 13 down to 13 if you're playing with 2 players, and 5 players is 7 cards. So in a 5-player game, you're only going to get 7 turns, all right? Each card also has a number of these little shields on it. Those are victory points. And so each type of good. So we have trees, we have carrots, we have anvils, and coal, I think this is. I don't remember. We have some wild cards, and some rubies. They each have different scoring abilities. So as you can see here, the carrots, you need to get 3 of them to get 1 point, but if you can get 8 of them, you'll get 5 points, right? And for the trees, only 2 get you 1 point. 6 of them will get you 5 points. And so each one scores a little bit differently based on the number of them that are in here, their abilities, that sort of stuff. So you're going to kind of want to focus on a couple of these, so that you can get more points. Obviously, you know, taking 1 carrot's not going to get you anything. You're going to have to get to a 3rd, unless you can get wilds and that sort of thing. The abilities on the cards are placing units. You can remove a unit or build a city. So the little slash mark is remove a unit. You can move units. So this particular card lets you move units on land or sea. So when you see the little boat, that means on sea. If it doesn't have the little boat, that means only on land. And that's it, essentially. Each turn you're going to buy one of these cards. You're either going to place dudes, maybe you're going to remove a dude, you're going to build a city, or you're going to move your guys. And you do that until the number of cards have been played, and then you score. Scoring is based on having control of each of these individual regions, having control of an entire continent, and number of continents controlled. So you get bonus points for having control of larger land masses. And then the final scoring is your set collection, and most points wins. Now, the way you get these cards is you have to pay for them. So you have money, and at the start of the round, at the start of the game, everybody bids a certain amount of money to go first, and the person who goes first gets to pick one of the 6 available cards that's out there. There's always going to be 6. When you take a card, you know, new one fills its spot, that sort of thing. I think you move them down and then whatever. Cards have a cost. So if you take the card farthest on the left, that costs you nothing, and then 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. So you have to pay money each round to buy these cards that are farther back. Or you can hope that it'll shuffle down the line and you'll be able to get it for free. Your choice. But super quick, super simple. Set, collection, area control. 2 of my favorite things in the world. And it plays in 8 minutes. That's like, my ADD loves it. So there it is. That's a really quick rundown on the game. I really encourage you to check it out on Android or iOS. If you have a couple bucks, you can play it there. There are more expansions. I believe there are more expansions already available. But yeah, that is 8 Minute Empire from Ryan Laukat and Red Raven Games. Thank you guys for being here as always. I really do appreciate you hanging out with me and just checking out things that I enjoy. I think my 3D printer is here. I heard the dogs barking, and I'm going to go get that off the UPS truck and get it down here and start working with it again, because I miss my 3D printer. So thank you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from projectcensored.org. Is it legal to lie on the news? The media can legally lie. In February 2003, a Florida Court of Appeals unanimously agreed with an assertion by Fox News that there is no rule against distorting or falsifying the news in the United States.